Thakura, by trusting him, by believing him, and by doing seva. So that is the next important part of this story. And also, I would like to ask about, do you think there is a correlation between seva and ego? What do you mean by seva? How seva helps to diminish our ego? What Ashwini Bhai was doing selflessly, the seva that he was so eager to do for Thakura, that we just read in that story, and that motivated his children also. So what do you basically sense from that? What do you understand by doing seva with not having ego? Yukta, you want to say something?
Jaglu, when you're doing seva for Tongkla, it should be done with the love of Tongkla, because you want to do the seva, not because of different reasons. Jaglu.
Right. Yeah. That's true. Bhakti, you want to add anything to this concept of seva?
Jaglu, yeah, I think everyone has some pretty good points. With seva, you should, when you're doing Thakura seva, you should be focusing on what you can do for Thakura. When you're doing seva by helping others, you should see Thakura and them and think that you're doing Thakura seva also.
Yeah, that's a very good point actually. So seva is basically selfless service that you are doing for others. And when you are doing selfless service, so there you are diminishing your ego. You are not thinking about what you like, or you are not thinking that you are doing the seva. You are doing, definitely you are performing, but you are not doing that for your happiness. You are doing that for the person for whom you are doing the seva. You are not doing because you like it. You are doing whatever you are doing because the other person, you are thinking how he will like it, what he will like it. So the same way when we do seva of Thakura, we think what Thakura will like, right? So we say one of our Sangha's principle is doing seva by thinking, Siva Gyane Jibva Seva. So by thinking that you are not doing seva of the person, you are doing seva of Thakura. To serve another being, thinking that you are serving God. So what are some examples of seva you are getting from this story? Either Ashwini Bhai was doing or his children are doing. Anyone? Aditi, did you see something that you can consider as seva in this story?
Jaguru, something that was seva in the story is when the kids are singing songs for Thakura.
Yes, correct. So Thakura loves music and songs, and Ashwini Bhai was teaching or making all the preparation or accommodation arrangements for their kids to learn music. They are playing piano, they are playing harmonium, they are singing songs, and Thakura liked that a lot. Ashwini Bhai was also doing all the stuff by himself. So he was very interested in doing the seva by himself, not just asking other people to do the stuff. So he wanted to do by himself because then he can focus what he is doing and for whom he is doing, whether what he is doing, whether that will make Thakura happy or not. So he was doing seva with all his mind, heart, and soul, and that is very important when you are performing any seva. So one more thing I would like to ask is what Thakura and the children are calling or addressing each other?
Jai Guru Ma, they were addressing each other Bandhu.
Yes. What is your name, Jai Guru?
My name is Pratyusha.
Pratyusha, yes. They are addressing each other as Bandhu. And what is the meaning of Bandhu?
Best friends.
Yes, the friend, very close friend. And what do you think of that? What is, I mean, how, what do you think of that Bandhu? How did that come? How did that get created between them? That feeling, that Bandhu feeling between Thakura and those kids.
Jai Guru.
Yes.
They called each other Bandhu because the children were like helping Thakura, doing Thakura seva, which made Thakura happy. So, and they were very special to him because he was fond of children. So he started calling them Bandhu, Jai Guru.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you know, like you just think of your best friend. So when you become a friend to somebody else, you are very close. You don't have any barrier. I mean, you know, you are very open. You are very transparent, and you talk to your friend very politely. You try to help your friend. You try to take suggestions. You give suggestions. So it's a very special relationship. So in the same way, when those kids and Thakura, they became friends. So that is a very special bonding between them. That is a bhava. That is a very special bhava. And you, in the same way, you cannot become friend to everybody. You can just become friend to some people, right? Even though you have a lot of friends in your class, but then some people are very special. Similarly, everybody cannot make Thakura their friend. But who has made that? That is really a very, very special relationship, a very pure bond, a very, you know, true love kind of. So we have basically, you know, 5 types of bhava. We categorize into these feelings, we categorize into 5 types that we can have with Thakura. One is Santa Bhava, which is basically, you know, a peaceful state, the calmness between the devotee and the God. And one is Dasya Bhava, which is, you know, respecting to God with a sense of greatness. One is Sakhya Bhava, which is the friendship that we are talking about in this story. So here in Sakhya Bhava, the devotee loves God as a friend, as a companion. And another is Vatsalya Bhava, which is, you know, the mother's love. Devotee loves God as his or her child. And the last one is the Madhura Bhava, which is, you know, when devotee feels the love for the Lord. So here, as we already mentioned, we focused on the Sakhya Bhava. And another example of this Sakhya Bhava that you all must have heard about Mahabharata. And there is Sri Krishna, who is giving, you know, advice to Arjuna. And the relationship between Sri Krishna and Arjuna was the Sakhya Bhava. So with this, I think we are almost close to ending our session. But before that, I would like to read through that line which Thakura in his letters to Ashwini Bhai, one of the letters to Ashwini Bhai, Thakura mentioned that how melted he was with the pure love and innocence of Ashwini Bhai's kids. Thakura deeply felt how those kids managed to stir the heart of this sannyasi. So that was a very, very, very important part. Thakura saying this this is all about the feelings, the pure feelings that we share with Thakura. And Thakura always actually wants from us that childlike innocence. So that's why he is always very close to children. He always loves children because children are so honest, so humble, so transparent, so innocent. They don't have any barrier when they speak. They don't think something and pretend something else. They are always so pure, and that pure love, that pure bond, we want to establish with Thakura. So with this, I am ending my discussion. We can continue this further. There is very interesting, another interesting story about Ashwini Bhai's kids and Thakura. That we will discuss next time. So let's end this discussion here and go for our Bhava Vinimay. I think Bhava Vinimay is by Silpi. Silpi, please go ahead when you are ready. Jai Guru.
Jai Guru Bhais, Mas, and young aspirants. I'm grateful to have the opportunity to share my thoughts and feelings today. 2021 has been such a fast year. It feels like I just celebrated New Year's with my parents. This year may have been fast, but it's been life-changing. This year has really shown me that Thakura is always there for me. This year, I lost one of my closest friends, and I honestly considered her my sister. It's just that we grew apart over time, and it could never go back to the way we were before. It was painful, but I had to let her go. I thank Thakura for giving me the strength to do it, instead of facing how distant our friendship got over and over again. After that, I was still really sad over that for a while, but Thakura made it possible for me to use that sadness as a way to change myself for the better. I ended up working harder in school and trying to establish better habits to grow as a person. Now, every day I keep working harder to one day become the person I want to be. I still feel sad at points that my friendship with this girl didn't work out, but I'm grateful for the person I am now and for my friends and family. Whenever I feel sad, I just think about all the things Thakura has done for me, and that always makes me feel better. This year really taught me that Thakura is always watching over us and making sure that we all get the best. I truly embrace the quote, "Every cloud has a silver lining," as my life motto. I'm also grateful to be part of Young Aspirant and learn about how Thakura has been there for all of our happy and sad times. Jai Guru.
Jai Guru. Sri Sri Thakura. मोर श्रद्धेय भक्त भाई माँ मैंने पिला मैंने आज मो भाव विनिमय सेबार कौन कहि आज एपर्यंत किसी ठीक करें सब बेले भाव विनिमय सेवा आगु मो मन को किसी ना कि गोटे थीम स्ट्राइक करें विषय मुझे भावी चिंतिकी रखी थाए सो दैट मुझे समस्त सागर सेयार करे गोटे सप्ताह है बोधे जानी मोर पाली सेवा अच्छी कौन आज सब भाई माँ मान सागर ठाकुर सागर सेयार करी एपर्यंत किसी जापारे आउ जेनेराली आमर ये निजर आध्यात्मिक जीवन में कौन उन्नति अवनति होची कि बाधा विघ्न होची मेनली सेयार करने कथा समस्त सागर मुझा निज विषय आत्म अनुशीलन करके बुझी मोर आध्यात्मिक मार्ग में एमती विशेष किसी उन्नति होनी परिवर्तन होनी कौन सी सेवा पूजा जो ध्यान धारणा कि पूजा पाठ विशेष समय मु प्रतिवाहित करूनी माने मो पास समय नहीं ता नुहे मुझे स्टिल एपर्यंत से साटिस्फैक्शन मत आसुनी तेणु से विषय मुझे विशेष किसी करें किंतु मानविक दिगरे जदि भावुची निज विषय मुझे देखुची मोर बहुत परिवर्तन घटी लाइक मोर क्रोध बहुत कमी जाइए दया क्षमा ये सब गुण गुड़ाक टे माने धीरे धीरे मु निज विषय जहाँ अनुभव करुच्ची मोर यही जिनस उन्नति होती सीना किंतु आध्यात्मिक जो पूजा पाठ ध्यान धारणा मोर विशेष किसी उन्नति होनी तथापि मु ठाकुर पाखे सब प्रार्थना करुच्ची हाँ मो द्वारा कौन हबार अच्छी कि कौन कर जो थे मत भी टे साटिस्फैक्शन मिल तमें खुशी हे से मो द्वारा करनी निजे तमें भल कि जाच कहीं भाई और माँ मान साथ सेयार करवाटा कष्ट कि आप तो निजे जानूे ଯେ ମୋ ଭିତରେ କ'ଣ ଚାଲିଛି ଅନ୍ତର୍ଦ୍ୱନ୍ଦ୍ୱଟା। ତେଣୁ ସେଇ ଅନୁସାରେ ମୋର ଆପଣଙ୍କ ପାଖରେ ପ୍ରାର୍ଥନା, ମୋ ଦ୍ୱାରା ଯାହା କରିବାର ଅଛି ଆପଣ ନିଜେ କରେଇ ନିଅନ୍ତୁ। ମୋ ନିଜର କିଛି ଶକ୍ତି ନାହିଁ କି ମୋର ସାଧନା କରିବାରେ କୌଣସି ଏପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ମୁଁ ସେଇ ଯେଉଁ ପ୍ରେରଣାଟା ଅନୁଭବ କରୁନି। ତେଣୁ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଶ୍ରୀଚରଣରେ ମୋର ପ୍ରାର୍ଥନା, ମୋ ଦ୍ୱାରା ଯାହା କରିବାର ଅଛି ଆପଣ ନିଜେ କରିନିଅନ୍ତୁ। ଜୟ
ଜୟଗୁରୁ। ଜୟଗୁରୁ। ପ୍ରାଣର ଠାକୁର ଆଉ ସବୁ ଭାଇ ମା ମାନଙ୍କୁ ଜୟଗୁରୁ। ଆଜି ସେବା ପାଳିରେ ଭାବ ବିନିମୟ ସେବା ଅଛି। ଆଉ ଆଜି ସକାଳୁ ମାନେ ଏପଟେ କାର୍ଯ୍ୟ ବ୍ୟସ୍ତ ଟିକେ ରହିଗଲି, ଆଉ ସେଥିପାଇଁ ଫାଷ୍ଟ ସେକ୍ସନଟା ମୋର ମିସ୍ ହେଇଗଲା। ଆଉ ସେଟା ମୁଁ ଶୁଣି ପାରିଲିନି, କିନ୍ତୁ ଭାଇ ସେଟା ଟିକେ ଡିସ୍କସନ କରିବାରୁ ସେ ସମାଜସେବକ ତାକୁ ବହୁତ ଭଲ ଲାଗିଲା। ସେଟା ମାନେ ଯୋଉଟା କହିଲେ ସେଟା ବି ବହୁତ ମାନେ ସେଟା ମୁଁ ଜାଣିନଥିଲି ଆକ୍ଚୁଆଲି। ଜ୍ଞାନୀ ଆଉ ଭକ୍ତିର ଯୋଗୀ ମାନଙ୍କର କେମିତି ପ୍ରକାର ଭେଦ ହେଇଛି। ଆଉ ସେଥିରେ ମାନେ କିଏ ସଚିଦାନନ୍ଦ ଘନ ବିଗ୍ରହଙ୍କୁ ଇଏ କରୁଛନ୍ତି, କିଏ ଅବସ୍ଥାକୁ ମାନେ ଜ୍ଞାନୀ ଯୋଉମାନେ ସେମାନଙ୍କର ସେ ଅବସ୍ଥାଟା ଆସିଯାଇଛି, କିଏ ଯୋଗୀ ମାନେ ସେମାନେ ଆତ୍ମସ୍ଥ ହେଇଯାଆନ୍ତି। ତ ଏଇଟା ବହୁତ ଭଲ ଲାଗିଲା ମତେ। ଆଉ ଆଜି ବହୁତ ଭଲ ଭଲ କଥା ପଢା ହେଲା। ଆଉ ପଞ୍ଚ ସନ୍ନ୍ୟାସିନୀ ଶିକ୍ଷାଟା ଆମେ ଆଗରୁ ପଢୁଥିଲି, କିନ୍ତୁ ବହି ନଥିବାରୁ ମୁଁ ସେଟା ପଢିପାରୁନି। ସେଟା ମୁଁ କମ ପଢିଥିଲି, ଆଉ ସେଟା ବି ଷ୍ଟାର୍ଟ ହେଲା। ସେଟା ବି ସବୁ ଇଏରେ ଶୁଣିବା ମନେ ରଖିବା। କିନ୍ତୁ ଆଜି ସବୁ ଭାଇ ମାନେ ବି ଡିସ୍କସନରେ ବି ସେଟା ପଚାରିଥିଲେ। ଆଉ ଆଜି ସକାଳେ ଆମର ୟୁରୋ ପାଠଚକ୍ର ଥିଲା ବି, ଆମେ ଠିକ ସେଇ ଜିନିଷଟା ସନ୍ତୋଷ ଭାଇଙ୍କ ସହିତ ଡିସ୍କସନ କରୁଥିଲୁ କି ମାନେ ଏଇ ଜଗତଟା ତ ଠାକୁର କହିଦେଇଛନ୍ତି, ଜଗତଟା ତ ଅଭାବ ଅଶାନ୍ତି ଦେଇକି ଗଢା। ଆଉ ସଂଯୋଗ ବିୟୋଗ ଯୋଉଟା ଦୁଃଖ ସୁଖ ରୋଗ ଶୋକ ବିରହ ବିଚ୍ଛେଦ ସବୁ ଜିନିଷ ଯେ ଆମର ନିତ୍ୟ ଆଉ ଅନିବାର୍ଯ୍ୟ ହବ, ତାକୁ କେହି ବି ଆମକୁ ରୋକି ପାରିବେ କି ସେଟା ତାର ଦୂର ହବାର କଥା ବି ନୁହେଁ। ତ ସେଥିପାଇଁକା ଠାକୁର କହିଛନ୍ତି କି ଯେ ମୋ ପାଖକୁ ଆସିଗଲ ବୋଲି ମୁଁ ଯେ ତମର ସବୁ କିଛି ଦୂର କରିଦେବି, ସେମିତି ନାହିଁ। ମୋର ଶିଷ୍ୟ କିଏ ବହୁତ ଭଲ ଜ୍ଞାନୀ ଅଛନ୍ତି, ବହୁତ ଭଲ ପାଠ ପଢୁଛନ୍ତି, ତ କିଏ ଗଧ ବି ଅଛନ୍ତି, କିଏ ବହୁତ ଧନୀ ଅଛନ୍ତି, ତ କିଏ ବହୁତ ଗରିବ ଅଛନ୍ତି। ମୁଁ ଯଦି ସେଗୁଡା ଦେଇପାରୁଥାନ୍ତି ତାହେଲେ ଏମିତି କାହିଁକି ମାନେ ଡିଫରେନ୍ସ ହୁଅନ୍ତା। ସେଥିପାଇଁକା ମୋର ଖାଲି ତମର ମୁଁ ମାନେ ଠାକୁର କହିବା କଥା କି ମୁଁ ତମର ପରପାରର ଭାର ନେବି, ତୁମ ମାନ ଏପାରର ଭାର ନିଅ। ତମେ ଯଦି ଏବେ ଭଲ କାମ କରିବ ତାହେଲେ ମୁଁ ତମକୁ ତମକୁ ଟାଣି ନେବି, ଯାହା ବି କର। ତ ସେଇ ଅନୁସାରେ ଠାକୁରଙ୍କ ସହିତ ଆମେ କେମିତି ଆତ୍ମସ୍ଥ ହେଇପାରିବା, ଯୋଗଯୁକ୍ତ ହେଇପାରିବା, ସେଟା ମା ବି ଏବେ କହିଲେ। ଆମେ ଯେତେ ବି ଚେଷ୍ଟା କରୁଛୁ ବି, କିନ୍ତୁ ସେଇ ଲେଭେଲରେ ତ ମାନେ ପହଞ୍ଚି ପାରୁନୁ। ଠାକୁରଙ୍କୁ ଖାଲି ସେତିକି ମାନେ ଡାକିବା କଥା କି ଠାକୁର କେମିତି ଆମେ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ମନ ଲାଗି ସେବକ ସେବିକା ହେଇପାରିବା। ତ ସେଇଥିରେ ଠାକୁର ବି କହିଛନ୍ତି କି ତମେ ସବୁବେଳେ ସତ୍ୟ ଲାଭ କରିବାକୁ ଚେଷ୍ଟା କର, ଆଉ ଧୈର୍ଯ୍ୟ ଅବଲମ୍ବନ କରି ପ୍ରାରବ୍ଧ ଭୋଗକୁ ପ୍ରାରବ୍ଧ ଭୋଗ କେମିତି କରିବ। କାରଣ କି ପ୍ରାରବ୍ଧ ଭୋଗ କରିବା ପାଇଁ ଯୋଉ ଆଜି ଭାଇ ବି ସେଟା ବୁଝେଇଲେ କି ଆମର ସବୁ ଜିନିଷ ଠାକୁର ଯୋଉଟା ଆମେ ଠାକୁରଙ୍କ ପାଖକୁ ଆସୁଛୁ ମାନେ ଆମେ ଟିକେ ଅଲଗା କଣ ପାଇଁ କି ଆମେ ଠାକୁର ଆମକୁ ସେଇଟା ମାନେ ଦୁଃଖଟା ସହିବାକୁ ଶକ୍ତି ଦିଅନ୍ତି। ତ ସେଇଟା ଆମେ କେମିତି ତାଙ୍କଠୁ ଆମେ ପ୍ରାରବ୍ଧ ଭୋଗ କରିବାର ଶିକ୍ଷାଟା କେମିତି ପାଇବା, ଆଉ ତାକୁ ଅଭ୍ୟାସ କେମିତି କରିଦେବା। ତ ଆମକୁ ଜୀବନରେ ଆଉ କଷ୍ଟଟା ଯୋଉଟା ଆମ ଜୀବନରେ ଅଛି ସେଟା ଆଉ ଆମକୁ ହବନି। ଆମେ ସେଟା ନିଜର ଗୋଟେ ପ୍ରାରବ୍ଧ ଭାବିକି କି ଯାହାବି ଭାବିକି ସେଟା ଆମେ ଭୁଲି ହେଇ ତାଙ୍କର ସେବାରେ ମନ ଦେବା। ତ ସେଇଟା ଆଜି ବହୁତ ଭଲ ଲାଗିଥିଲା ଡିସ୍କସନ। ଆଉ ସେଇଟା ଆମ ସକାଳେ ବି ସେମିତି ଡିସ୍କସନ ହେଇଥିଲା ଆଜି। ତ ସେଇଟା ମାନେ ମୋର ମାନେ ଡିସ୍କସନ କରାଯାଇଥିଲା କି ଆମେ କେମିତି ନିଜକୁ ଗୋଟେ ବହୁତ ଭଲ ଇଏ କରିପାରିବା। ଆଉ ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ପରିସ୍ଥିତି ଚାଲିଛି ମାନେ କଣ୍ଟିନ୍ୟୁଅସଲି ଡିଫରେଣ୍ଟ ୱେଭ୍ ନାମରେ ଚାଲିଛି, କିନ୍ତୁ ଯୋଉ ବି ପରିସ୍ଥିତି ଚାଲିଛି ଲାଷ୍ଟ 1-2 ଇୟର୍ସ ହେଲାଣି, ସେଥିରୁ କେମିତି ନିଜକୁ ଗୋଟେ ମାନେ ନିଜକୁ ଖାଲି ବଞ୍ଚିବା ନେଇ ସଂସାରକୁ ବଞ୍ଚିବା ପାଇଁ କେମିତି ଠାକୁରଙ୍କୁ ପ୍ରାର୍ଥନା କରି କେମିତି ଇଏ କରିବା, ସେଇଟା ଆମକୁ ପ୍ରତ୍ୟେକ ଠାକୁର କହିଛନ୍ତି ପ୍ରତ୍ୟେକ ଗୃହିଙ୍କର ଧର୍ମ ହବା ଦରକାର କି ଆମେ ପ୍ରାରବ୍ଧ ଭୋଗ ଶିକ୍ଷା କରିବା। ତ ସେଇ ଜିନିଷଟା ସବୁବେଳେ ମନରେ ଆସେ, ଆଉ ସେ ଜିନିଷଟା ସବୁବେଳେ କରିବାକୁ ଚେଷ୍ଟା କରିବା, ଆଉ ମନରେ ସବୁବେଳେ ରଖିବାକୁ ଚେଷ୍ଟା କରିବା। ଜୟଗୁରୁ। ଜୟଗୁରୁ ଶ୍ରୀ ଠାକୁର। ଏବେ ଆମର ଦ୍ୱିତୀୟ ଅଧିବେଶନ ଶେଷ ହେବାକୁ ଯାଉଛି। ଆଉ ସେଥିରେ ଜୟଗୁରୁ କୀର୍ତ୍ତନରେ ଆସନ ବନ୍ଦ ହବ ଏବଂ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ମଧ୍ୟାହ୍ନ ଭୋଗ ନିବେଦନ ପାଇଁ ନିମନ୍ତ୍ରଣ କରୁଛି। ମଧ୍ୟାହ୍ନ ଭୋଗ ପାଇ ସାରିଲା ପରେ ସବୁ ମା ଭାଇ ମାନେ ଉପସ୍ଥିତ ମା ଭାଇ ମାନେ ପ୍ରସାଦ ପାଇବେ, ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ ନିମନ୍ତ୍ରଣ କରୁଛି। संध्या पूजा श्री श्री ठाकुर आपन को निवेदन करछि यथा शेड्यूल समय आपण को स्मृति मंदिर रे पूजा दिया जीव चल
Jai Guru Shreya, invitation for next.
Jai Guru. I invite Sri Sri Thakura, all mass, bhais and young aspirants to next Y session on Sunday, May 9th at 11 a.m. Please join the puja and make it a success. Jai Guru.
Jai Guru. Paramahansa Thakur Maharaj, भाई माँ माने पिला माने आसंता संडे संघ पूजा निमंत्रण जनाऊँगी मुनिमा पाड़ी अच्छे आसंता रविवार पूजा सब भाई माँ मैंने ठाकुर महाराज समस्त निमंत्रण जनाऊँ आसंता संघ पूजा योगदान करी आमको सेवा सुযোগ देवे आ पूजा को साफल्यमंडित करेंगे यार अधिवास पूजा हम आज यूजुअल सैटरडे इवनिंग 7टा बेलू भाई माँ को निमंत्रण जनाऊँ से अधिवास पूजा योगदान करेंगे। जय गुरु जय गुरु जय गुरु।
जय गुरु। परम पूज्य ठाकुर आज आम मान सेवा पूजा जहाँ जानतरे बा अजाणतरे जो त्रुटि विच्युति घटी जापाई समस्त भाई माँ मान तरफ पूजा माँ श्रुति और मो तरफ क्षमा प्रार्थना करुछु। आशा करे आपण आम मान को क्षमा करेंगे। जय गुरु।
शुद्धिर सहाय निरलस भावे तव आदेश पालन निरलस भावे तव आदेश पालन करी देवी हेउ तहि प्राणर स्फुरण प्रभु करी देवी हेउ तहि प्राणर स्फुरण न मानिबी काहि केउ बारण बंधन 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 जहि थाए रही थाओ तब पदे मन प्रभु जहि थाए रही थाओ तब पदे मन न मानिबी काहि केउ बारण बंधन न मानिबी काहि केउ बारण बंधन जहि थाए रही थाओ तब पदे मन प्रभु जहि थाए रही थाओ तब पदे मन जय गुरु जय गुरु जय गुरु जय 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 जय
गुरु जय गुरु जय गुरु जय जय गुरु अटेंडेंस नवा बिफोर अटेंडेंस खाली गोटे कथा कहबार थिला मु परिचयपत्र पठे दीची हमें आपण मान पाखरे पहुंचवा आरंभ हो जिवो नेक्स्ट वीकेंड रे परिचयपत्र ग्रहण करिया बोली भाबी छै if most of us have it then we should do that, otherwise we have to delay. Basically post office delivery is very unreliable, so that's why I'm saying otherwise shouldn't have any problem. Anyway, देखिबा कोन होची किंतु आपण माने just be on watch out, you should receive envelope with your परिचयपत्र in it. With that, let's start our attendance. We'll have some time at the end. Anybody has any questions or anything you want to share, we can always do that. Ajit bhai.
Jai Guru bhai.
Jai Guru. Amitabh bhai.
Jai Guru bhai.
Jai Guru. Padmini ma'am. Jai Guru. Anjana ma'am. Anjana Mathile, so I'll just give her attendance.
Jai Guru bhai.
Jai Guru. Anu bhai.
Jai Guru.
Anu bhai.
Bhai Jai Guru.
Jai Guru. Seta ma.
Jai Guru.
Jai Guru bhai.
Jai Guru. Ashwini bhai.